Happy Friday. I'm going to tell the story of when, oh my God, like I understand why she was looking the way she did, but I mean, as an adult, sometimes you just gotta, you know, control the situation and just, you know, get it out of there as quickly as you can without casualties. So years ago, I had to have been for maybe, no, I was five, most definitely five. This was in the year 1999. And my family and I, we were in the process of moving overseas. And as we were in the process, we were staying in this, it wasn't a motel because it wasn't like the ones it wasn't like Super 8 or anything. It was crap, what's the word? It was set up by the people. My dad used to be in the military, and he was, again, we were in the process of moving, and we were temporarily given that. They set that up for us. They housed us. They housed us in there until it was time for us to have the green light to start heading overseas. We basically were dealing with the moving and everything else. In the meantime, as we were, doing all that stuff, a huge storm, a huge hurricane, or however you want to call it, had came to Texas in that year. And we, like a good amount, I don't know if it was our area, because we used to live in Kingsville, or if it was like the whole state of Texas. I don't know. I just know that this was a big hurricane that caused us to evacuate. And we had to be housed in like in a big facility. It wasn't a gym. It wasn't like a gym or any of that. It was like I believe it was the barracks. I could be wrong. It was somewhere. It was somewhere. A good amount of military families, and I don't know if civilians were there too. I don't know the whole details of it, but I do remember we were there. We had to evacuate, and we were put there. Food and bedding and things were provided for us. At one point, I think we were there for like a day, maybe 2 days. I could be wrong. I don't remember too much of it. We were there for quite a bit, and we were at the mess hall, the cafeteria, as some would say. So we were there eating food, and I remember we were sitting at this table, with my family, and of course their neighbors and friends, because everyone knew each other. Again, we lived in like an area. Now I don't know if it was specifically for military families and it was military housing, or if it was like anyone could live there. I don't know, and it was just mostly military families because it was close to the base. I don't know, but we were all there. We were talking, socializing. I remember at one point I tried to feed a baby an orange, but they said, "No, don't do that. She can't have that just yet." But the funny is, the baby tried to eat, but like, "Oh no, you can't have that either." Blah blah blah. And I remember sitting, like almost like where I am now, and it's like diagonal, where I saw one of the kids I used to play with. Like I knew him. I knew him around the neighborhood because he was neighbors with like a classmate of mine. And I saw him. I had like a full front row seat to this. This poor guy. Now, I don't know if he was already sick or he was getting sick or he ate something and obviously his stomach was not having it. Throws up. Like, he throws up. He's like, all over his tray. His tray of food, like, tosses it. All over and everything. Some of like the women scream like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" The boy's mother, did take the boy to go, did take her son to go and get him. Oh my god, get him, cleaned up and everything. And there were these two women who were in uniform, like they were in their camo suits or however you want to call them. And I guess they heard the distress and they came over and asked what was going on and of course they saw the pile of vomit and stuff like that. One woman said, "Okay, let me go get some cleaning products. I'll get you some napkins. I'll be right back." So this woman goes to get what's needed to clean up. And this other woman, oh my god. I am having a front row seat to this. Because again, I'm like literally across from it. So I don't know how long she was there. But she's right there just staring at it. So she's staring at it. And it's just like the whole time doesn't do anything. There was a couple of times where she attempted to get the tray, to grab the tray. So she's made a couple of times to like take the tray, and as she's trying to take the tray, she's like making a look of disgust, making a look of disgust, like she didn't know what to do. She looked up a couple of times to to one of the women there. She was like, she didn't know what to do. I think at some point she may have took the tray and did her best not to have it go all over the place than it already was. I do remember as she was, getting it off, the other woman came, she came with the stuff, they cleaned up the mess, and she, went to take the tray and stuff. The other woman was close behind in case she had to clean up after. But this woman, oh my god, she acted as if it ruined her whole day. Maybe it did, I don't know, but she you could tell in her mind she goes, "They do not pay me enough for this. I did not sign up to join boot camp or join the military to clean up vomit." She's like, I mean, like I said, I don't know. Maybe she was already having a bad day to begin with, or maybe she wasn't expecting it, didn't know, was never in that situation, and she just didn't know. God bless her, though. I mean, she did the job. God bless her, though. But man, what can you do? I mean, if I was in her shoes, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna have to do something. Okay, let me just secure the area. Wait for my comrade to go and help me out. Something. I don't know. I would probably have gotten gloves or something. I don't know. But what are you gonna do? I mean, you gotta give her credit. She got the job done. She got the gender. Maybe she didn't react it in the way that she needed to react it. But then again, when you're dealing with that kind of situation that deals with someone puking, what can you do? What are you going to do?